Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful day today, and it's Tuesday morning. And today, I wanted to talk to you about it. How do we wake up in the morning, and how do you just say to yourself, I just want to wake up happy, I just want to look at my affirmations, I don't want to look at my vision boards. But my thing is, in the morning, as soon as I wake up, I say, thank you for waking up. I am awake, I am alive. And then I usually go and, wake up my daughter to get up for the school and starting having a morning routine, which is shower, wash your teeth, all those things, and have a cup of tea. So I grab my tea, usually coming into the office or into my bed, and I sit down and I just look at my vision board and I go and look at it and go, yeah, I'm going to achieve this. Yep, this is happening. This is what I want for myself. This is what I'm achieving for myself, and I believe into it. And doesn't matter how crazy that idea is, doesn't matter how, like somebody could have said, like, this is crazy, what are you doing? And you just go and say, this is what I'm doing for myself because this is my life and I'm making decision. And I always say this, I'm the author of my own story. I'm an author of my own life. And I will alternate it and I will do what I need to do for myself. So I want you to really embrace this belief. And if you don't have got a belief because you have got a scars from, a childhood that, mum and dad didn't believe in you. I'm not disputing that mum and dad didn't believe in you, or somebody didn't give you encouragement. You need to co-parent that inner child. We can work on that of co-parenting the inner child and overworking those scars, what you have got inside. With me, when you're working, we're going to go into intuition, and I will see what I see for your age. Where did that happen? What scars did they rise up? And how we're going to work through them. Inner child work is not the easiest one to work with it. It is sometimes overwhelming. But you need to persevere because you need to get on top of it. And why is it overwhelming? Because you will remember. And with me, when you come and you say to me, Ella, I don't remember much of my childhood, I will start peeling up the layers for you, and then they will going to start showing up, because you need to remember some of those things that we can actually work through them. You can't just put them in, ghosted box, in a Pandora box, and just leave it there. You need to actually work through them. And that's to understand when the triggers come in for the inner child, the triggers will gonna come in. Somebody will just say one word and that's gonna just go click for you, and you're just going to lose it. You're gonna actually feel your heart rate going up, and you just go, what's going on? Why is this fire coming inside of me? At the back of my spine is coming in through, my spine all the way to my head, and I'm feeling this. It's a trigger. And if somebody is triggering you, they're actually trying to help you to actually overcome that fear, that phobia, whatever it is that you have got inside of yourself, and work through it. Do not be scared. Like, more you're scared of that, more you're going to just run away, more you deny it, more you say, no, I don't have this. That's denial. Because when a person say, yeah, I'm okay, like that didn't trigger me, that's where it doesn't trigger. But when they say, no, you don't trigger me, they raise their voices, then you know they're just being triggered, but they just don't want to deal with the problem. And sometimes we can't lead the horse to the water. The horse has to come up and ask. And they can, sometimes clients come and see me, and they don't come and see me for 1 or 2 years, and they come back and they say, I'm sorry, I wasn't ready when I came and saw you. And it was so much for me to take it on board. And I totally understand that, because the person has to be ready. And once when they're ready, oh my God, we are flying when we're working through our sessions. And you know what? From some of the clients where they've been here for like 1, 2 years continuously working, they said to me recently, and which is an absolutely beautiful thing, and said, they changed the job and they said it was so much more easier. I was so confident I could have just do this, and it wasn't that hard. Where 1 year ago, it was really difficult for them. They could not do it. But I will say to you, they put a work into it. They had a sessions. They actually work on it. They done homework. They messaged me in between and said, Yelena, am I doing this right? And they actually put every single cell of them inside of that work. So you really need to say to yourself, I am ready to transform my life. I'm ready to light up that light inside of me. I am so ready. I am ready, but are you ready? Like, I can stand here and shine the light. And if people don't want to come and if people don't want to do the work, well, then it's a really hard one because I cannot drag you to it. You need to actually make the decision. I don't drag anyone. So it is scary how you're going to change it, because that future of you, of unknown, new person. But just think of it like this. You're like, it's a springtime in Australia. So we are actually planting a new seeds in a soil. And what seeds are going to come up? How are we going to nurture them? What are we going to do? And are you ready for the new growth? Are you ready to change a new page in your book? Are you ready to change the DVD of your life and put it up a new one and be director of your story? Truly. Are you ready to change all of those things? The patterns what you had before, where you got triggered, where you were not authentic yourself. Or is it triggers from a childhood, and you're not dealing with them and you're just putting them in Pandora box and say, no. Are you having addictions because you actually don't want to deal with any of your problems like drugs or alcohol, because you're trying to subsidize it and just minimize the pain? So I will run away from the pain and I am going to have, alcohol, or am I going to have the drugs or any kind of shape or form, that you're just going to run away from the problems because it's so scary to have a look at them and say, you know what, I am sick and tired of them. I want to actually change my life and I'm going to do it. Doesn't matter how long does it take, but I'm going to do it. And it is a continuous journey and it is a work, and it's, like some days you're going to be flying and some days you're not going to be flying, but that's life. The Mother Nature doesn't have every single day nice and beautiful sunny days. Yesterday here in Sydney was so windy, but you know what? It was windy. The seeds were flying everywhere, and probably some seeds from some of the places in the nature were flown to places where they've never been before. And that could be just you. You could be just flying to a different place and being planted to a different plot of land. And that could be just the perfect timing for you. I moved from Croatia to Australia when I was 21 and a half. I got married when I was 20, and I moved here from Croatia to Australia. As my dad said, Australia is behind the God's back when he came here first time, because the trip is really long in airplane. But truly is. So you need to think of it yourself as, what do I want to change? I'm sick and tired of this where I am. What is my priority? Me, like yourself. You are your priority. What do I need to do to get there? What is it, the things that I have to go and implement and do? And I will say to you, even for my work, even for myself, consistency is the key. Not like one day we just do, 5 minutes of it, that will do. And then we don't do it for a week and it's like, oh, this didn't work. This program didn't work. This is not the best thing. This is not. Well, did you really put an effort into it, the work into it? And you know what? You need to do it more than just one day, more than just the 5 minutes, more than just a week. You need to actually do it consistent work. Just like with the weight loss. If we're going to just change 1 day a week, but the rest of it, 6 days a week, we're eating, rubbish food, and we are, not exercising, then I will say this to you is it's not going to work. It will be minimal results. So everything in life is I will say to you, consistency is start somewhere, ask for help, and let's go transform your life to a better place. Whatever that is that you wanted to achieve, because it is possible. And if you're ready, jump on board.